welcome to Quackalope. Thank you for being here. Today we are bringing you a 3-player gameplay of the 1 to 5-player game Earth by Inside Up Games. This is available on Kickstarter, if not right away, very, very soon. So follow the link at the top of the video description to dig into this game, to follow the Kickstarter page, and of course to back and support the title. Now, I'm going to be playing with Shira, who learned and taught us the game, and Dennis, who I'm introducing as our resident firefighter, but he also is an explorer, an adventurer. You absolutely love you were just talking about wanting to go down to Mammoth Cave and climb through cavernous holes.
Yeah, get down there and deep. You know, there's a cave tour that they haven't had since the pandemic, and I was down there a couple months ago doing some of the light, easy tours and asking them, when are we going to get to those, spelunking? When are we going to actually have to take gear and get down there and squeeze through?
5 hours pushing a backpack through a hole and then shimming your way up.
Just squeeze through and just find some beautiful things.
Great. So when we started pulling this game out, he immediately was going, I already love what's happening here. Beautiful artwork, not artwork, beautiful pictures combined with, I think, thematically this game is really rich because you're planting trees, growing an ecosystem, and everything's kind of spanning or benefiting off of each other. So, what we're doing here in Earth, and I don't have the rulebook, so I'll have to read flavor text in other videos, which is sad. What we're doing here in Earth, we're going to be doing our very best to build a 4x4 tableau of cards, where those cards start generating resource for us. This is a game where every time you take an action, everyone else is going to be benefiting in some form. The object of the game is going to be to score as many points as possible, and really, everything you do throughout the course of the game escalates points. Now, we have played a few extra times, so we have a little bit more experience than you do. Mm-hmm. So the game, in terms of the rulebook, suggests that you just kind of start going. Figure out an engine, aim for a few objectives, and dig in, because there's a lot of opportunity for min-maxing and perfect play.
You almost can't go wrong. Nothing you can do will be so detrimental that you can't come back from. Everything is going to start generating you points in so many different ways.
But there's a lot of things you can do better, which is the stuff that I'm having fun starting to discover about this game. You can plant certain things adjacent to each other, or focus on getting a card, or hold your card hands in a way that helps you build a better tableau. The game's going to end when the first person completes a 4x4 grid. A total of 16 cards on the table. Everyone else will get an equal amount of turns, and then we'll resolve victory point scoring. Victory points are going to be related to any location where you see a little leaf icon. That's going to include cards in your compost deck, cards on your personal scoring tableau, cards that are in your actual bin, including plants on your cards, and cards up here in the public scoring objective area. We'll each have collective objectives that we're going through, which I'll touch base on in just a little bit. But as we play, what you're going to see as the viewer is going to be a bit of a staggered approach. When I take my action, I'm going to announce the action, meaning the color, and start talking through the actions I take. Both players on my side then are going to begin taking their turns, but they're not going to vocalize it because then we'll all be talking over each other. Everyone gets a sub-benefit adjacent to you playing your card. Kind of like if you've played Terraforming Mars Ares Expedition, for instance, where when you play your card, you get a main action and a benefit. Everyone else still gets to take their turn. So there's simultaneous play and everyone's always involved. Along with that, every location, yellow, blue, red, and green, are going to have different actions and reactions that trigger based on those colors. So if I take yellow, I'll gain my tableau benefits, and I'll gain from top to bottom, left to right, every benefit in my 4x4 grid. I will also vocalize those, and you'll see other players take those actions without letting you know everything they're going through. And then we'll continue going around in that case. I'm excited. I'm excited to play and completely crush you all. So let's talk about the climates that we all have that's going to set up our starting hands.
The island that we chose.
The island that we chose and the
scoring
ecosystem.
Okay.
And then we'll talk about the public scoring. So to start with, I have Luzon Island, and every card, by the way, has photography, and it is the largest and most populous island of the Philippines and the 19th largest in the world. I also have Hemboreal. It's a climate. Includes all areas with long cold winters and warm summers, including areas that are similar, semi-arid and arid. And then I have the Great Plains ecosystem with about 1,300,000 square kilometers of area. It's one of the major ecosystems found in North America. I like the little bits of
Of course you do.
I do. I like it. I really do. Okay. So
I have La Palma Island. And that's the 5th largest of the Canary Islands and is responsible for the introduction of the word caldera. I have the subtropical highland climate and the Great Steppe ecosystem.
Okay. All right. I'm over here with the volcano island. I picked it because it is the easiest to pronounce.
Oh, perfect.
So,
congratulations.
For any linguistics out there, whoever mispronounces the most of these, leave a comment below. Let us know who it was.
Well, you're off to a good start with pronouncing linguistics.
Yes, that was a difficult one.
Yeah.
Doesn't really roll off the tongue.
Always embarrassing when you go for the pronunciation, right?
Right. So, volcano derives from the name of this island, which comes from Vulcan, the Roman god of fire.
Cool.
What's more appropriate for a firefighter
I
than have?
I like it. Well, water would be.
Well, we had that debate.
We've had this debate. And then you have 2 other locations.
All right, I've got the humid subtropical climate, and they are located on the southeast of all continents and near coastal locations.
Okay.
And we've got the Great Hungarian Plain. It's an ecosystem. It occupies the majority of Hungary and is a vast plain that extend to other countries as well.
Nice. So, each one of our cards, our island is going to establish our starting hand. So you guys can go ahead and take yours while I talk about mine. My starting hand is going to have 6 cards in it. It is worth 10 points because I selected that island at the end of the game. I'm going to go ahead and compost 4 of these cards immediately. So before I do that, we probably should establish our main kind of populous scoring objectives. And along with that, I'm also going to get 4 dirt, which is a resource we have. So everyone, up here around our tableau, we are trying to build ecosystems in our environment that can habitate these different types of animals. Hummingbirds are going to want plants with colors in their name, lots of flowers for them to rest on. Earthworms are going to want you to compost 15 plus cards so they have rich soil to feed in. Iguanas are going to want yellow abilities, meaning desert landscapes for them to live in, and kingfishers are going to want blue abilities. The first person to accomplish 6, 6, 3, and 15 will place their marker up here at the top, scoring the first group of points, and then second, and so on and so forth. Our main public objectives are going to be the cloud forest up here, which is going to be focused on mushrooms specifically, which is an icon in certain card types, and the Yagoshiri Island, which is going to focus on plants with not too much density, meaning less underlying growth than some others. So if you get 2 points for every plant with 3 squares on it of potential growth. Finally, my scoring objective is going to focus on reserve dirt. And then what do you guys have?
Oh, that's cool. Mine is going to, I get extra points for having the little shrubbery bushes in my tableau.
No.
So it's similar to the mushroom one.
And yours?
I earn extra points depending on the total number of this plant icon in my tableau.
Yeah, yep. Like spearmint.
We each both have similar ones.
Yep.
Okay. I am so close to sneezing. Hey.
It's the coriander. I'm sorry.
It is.
Or it could have been the elephant grass.
It might honestly be any number of different plants we're interacting with. I haven't figured out if I'm allergic to anything, but I'll deny it if I am. I went ahead and compost, and honestly, I didn't focus too much on what cards I had in my hand. I found 2 that I really like, and I'm keeping those.
Yep.
Composting happens a lot and generates points for you. So if you find things that you really want to keep, you might as well just kind of throw away everything else. You don't need to min-max every card you have. And with that, are we ready to start?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
You have your dirt? Did you not start with any dirt?
Oh, I do. I start with 7 dirt. I forgot to take my
She
dirt.
says she's ready.
3, 6, 7.
Okay, so I'm gonna... Shira, you want to start off the game?
Sure.
Okay, you're going to take a top action and announce it, and then talk through your turn.
I'm going to take the red action, which gets me 5 additional dirt, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 additional dirt, and then I also will compost 2 cards directly from the deck. There's different composting symbols. Sometimes you're composting them from your hand, and sometimes you're composting them from the deck. So these will just go straight here.
Now, the small benefit that both of us got was either 2 dirt or 2 compost cards from the deck, and we can activate red abilities if any of us have them. Moving down to me, I'm going to move my marker from this location over to the green location, which is going to allow me to plant 2 cards, then draw 4 and keep 1. And for every side ability, they're going to be able to they're going to be able to plant a card and draw a card. So I get a little bit more agency, but not too much. Now, these cards here are going to go ahead and enter my tableau. They're going to cost 2 dirt because each one has a little 1 dirt symbol up at the top. And I could activate any green abilities that I currently have, but I don't have any in play. So I'm now going to draw 4 cards, and I'm going to go ahead and keep 1 card. And Dennis, it'll be your turn whenever you would like.
On your green, I actually played that coriander, spent that 6 dirt, and you got to draw a card. I'm going to move over here, and I'm going to get some more dirt using another orange action. That's going to get me 5 dirt to prepare for future cards that are going to be used. And I can take 2 right from the deck into my compost.
You took the red action, you said? The red-orange action?
Yes. Yep. Is that red or orange?
Red.
It's the red action.
Orange.
Either.
And that would be my turn.
Okay, and the small ability for us there was 2 dirt or 2 compost, like you said. And if I had the ability to activate this card, which I don't, I could have done that as well. Shira?
I am going to take the yellow ability. I need some cards in my hand. So I get to draw up 4 cards, and then I get to add 2 growth markers to a card that I have. You get to do either or. I see you reaching for both. What are you doing there?
So we either get to draw 2 cards or add 2 growth markers. I drew 2 cards into my hand, and I did get to activate my yellow ability, which is going to get me a residual dirt. Once everyone's ready to go, I'm going to go ahead and activate the blue ability, which is going to allow me to get 6 planted locations, these little green squares, which are going to, they have to have a location to go, but luckily I've started to build a little ecosystem.
You took the blue?
Luckily I've started to build a little ecosystem, so they're going to pop on there. I also gained 2 dirt from that,
cubes.
And I can activate blue abilities. If I'd paid attention to what Shira was doing, this one might have been a good one to have because it would allow me to remove a growth marker and then gain more growth cubes or gain more little... I call them shrubbery and I call the growth markers trees, but it's not always the case. That's my action.
All right.
Yes, y'all.
I'm going to move all the way over here to the green action so that I can play 2 cards, which I'm going to spend 6 of my dirt, which is all but 1.
And I'm going to stop adding the commentary on what side people are doing now. I want to do that for the first round, but if you're taking your action, vocalize everything you're doing.
All right, so I just played the elephant grass, used to attract pests away from crops in ideal conditions, and it can exceed 10 meters in height. I'm going to be going for this growth of this big tree over here.
Nice.
I'm also going to play, at 0 cost, this asparagus.
Ooh.
And that gives me a few extra cubes, and I would take 2 cards out of my compost pile, correct?
Yep.
And that would get me 4 additional cubes when the blue is activated.
Nice.
Now, so I don't have any green to activate, but this is where people would be able to activate any green abilities.
Okay, everyone ready?
I'm ready. I'm going to take the green action myself again.
We're staying on the green action.
Yes. I finally got some things.
You do not have to change back and forth.
A quick question here.
Yes, sir.
I'm drawing 4 cards, the /1. What,
Keeping
keep 1.
1.
All right, that's the last
You
part
get
of my
a choice.
Turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead while I decide
am playing these 2 cards down, which will cost me 4 in total, and then I will be drawing up 1, 2, 3, 4, and choosing 1, and the other 3 go into the discard. None of these are really what I'm going for at the moment. Any of them have any interesting abilities?
Or cool pictures.
No.
Or amazing flavor text.
I will take the Sacred Lotus.
I approve.
All right. And that was my turn.
Okay, I've drawn up. Is everyone else ready to go?
Yep.
You're still catching her turn, right? Resolve her green action.
Her green action. All right. Oh, we get to play another card. We're going to play this right here.
And you get to draw a card.
And that's it.
So on my turn, I have a lot of yellow abilities, so I think I'm going to go down here to take the yellow action. So 4 cards for me into my hand, 2 growth markers popping onto my board, which should go ahead and cap some things. I like the little adorable growth markers. Then I can activate my yellow and my multicolor abilities. So plus 2 growth cubes if I chose the yellow action, which I absolutely did. Plus 1 dirt for choosing the yellow action or for having the yellow action. Then top to bottom, left to right. I can compost, or I must compost 1 card from my hand, which I am going to do in order to draw up 2 cards. And then I am going to go ahead and activate this, which is just going to get me another 2 dirt down here. And that is going to be the end of my yellow activation. Once you guys are done, Dennis, you can go ahead and go.
All right. I'm running low on dirt, so I'm coming back over here to the orange action to gather 5 more dirt and be able to take 2 cards.
You're doing orange?
Yep, over to the orange. And that's 2 cards from the deck
Nice.
into my compost pile.
I will take 2 dirt, and then this gives me 3 more dirt.
I got rid of 2 shrubbery cubes for 4 dirt with that action.
-1 to get 2 cards.
And Shira, whenever you're ready.
And give me 1 second.
No second, Shira, but you can have a minute or 2 if you'd like.
Thank you.
While you do that, I'll read some more flavor text. The soya bean. It's grown worldwide and used to create tofu, which is high in protein. A tall blue stem. It's shade intolerant and adapted to fire.
What is that again?
It's
I like this game.
Look at that. Shade intolerant and adapted to fire.
Interesting.
Which I don't know what that means. It either survives fire or it's one of those plants that like needs fire to birth, to like spread. You know there's plants like that, right?
Yeah.
Like it's a really interesting concept. Like forest fires
Clear a lot of land.
They're not problems.
Not
in the
necessarily.
ecosystem, they usually get rid of all the low-lying shrubbery, keep the large overgrowth alive, and oftentimes are the way that many plants in forest fire-rich areas actually distribute their seeds.
I'm ready to take my turn.
And most animals are smart enough to get out of their way. What's your turn?
I am taking the blue action.
Okay.
I am taking 6 plant cubes and 2 dirt. Additionally, if I take the blue action, I get to draw up 2 cards.
Now we do have instant abilities, which remember, you could
Yes.
play at any point you would like.
Yep. And then I drew up 2 cards, and I have a really great red engine going, but I don't have any. Ooh, that's helpful, and that's helpful. Yay, I finally got some cards I can play. I've been needing some cards. Despite the fact that I have a huge hand of cards, I've been struggling.
Okay.
Now, are all the effects mandatory, or do you have a choice?
You have a choice if it's a benefit. You have to
Okay.
pay the cost if there's
Yes.
semicolons.
Right. So I can choose to take the cube, but not necessarily put something into
Absolutely.
my compost. Because I like what I have in my hand right now.
I am taking the draw 4 cards action, the yellow
Yellow.
action. I get 2 pieces of growth onto my board, and then I'm going to do something terrifying and powerful. So everyone pay attention. I'm playing an instant ability, which is why I reminded you that those were options. Playing an earthquake fissure. These violent events can be destructive and unpredictable. It is worth -1 victory point in my played cards environment. I'm going to lose 5 cubes, so technically that's -6 victory points, but I'm immediately going to draw a card, and I'm going to go ahead and compost 8 cards, which puts me very close to that first objective. So I need to go through here and see what I am willing to trash. Now, if we were playing not on camera, meaning not talking through and trying to play quickly and efficiently, I would be pausing on every card to figure out where they fit into my ecosystem the best, to figure out the puzzle and how to score things. There's a whole little economy of this game that I'm ignoring 50% of what I should be paying attention to, is what I'm saying.
That's quite alright.
All right. We ready for...
Well,
Ready.
I've got half my compost cards set off to the side.
Ooh, a giant puffball. It is commonly found in the meadows and fields. Looks like a big marshmallow.
I like it.
I would,
Nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Disgusting.
I would recommend not trying to eat it, but, you know.
But
it
could
does-
you? That's the
it-
question.
It looks very sugary to me.
It's your turn.
All right. I'm moving back over here. I'm going to continue to generate this earth. That's going to be giving
taking
me
the red
5
action?
more. Yep, red action.
Holy cow.
Okay, I'm
3,
composting
4,
right now.
5.
I am going to compost as well.
And taking 2 cards from here into my compost.
And I am then activating all of my red abilities, which is nice.
Have you seen this? Water pools. All water cards or wetland cards cost -1 dirt.
Cool.
So, like, once I have this played in my tableau, everything starts benefiting from it.
Minus
I like that.
1 to draw up 2 cards, and then I can compost 3 cards from my hand, which is nice. 1,
Okay. I'm composting 2. I'm going to check to see if I have 15.
2, 3. Yeah, I
shoestring
have not been
acacia.
going for those.
I got 15. Okay.
All right.
You have
So I'm the
15?
first person to claim earthworms, which is worth 15 points. Now, the second place is still 11
Yeah.
points. It's not bad. And there is a version of this game where everyone who just accomplishes one scores a different hierarchy
Yeah.
of points. Why would we play with that?
I'm
Why?
immediately playing this.
Just
It's a 0 cost card
Silly.
to get me a cube and a growth
Growth?
marker.
Okay, and whenever you're ready, it is your turn to activate.
Off. Ooh.
She's finding things she likes.
I did.
Those are the sounds of an effective game.
And I can see how as you go,
Whose
you're
turn
doing
is it?
more and
It's your
more.
turn.
It's your turn.
No, it's my turn. Okay. I am taking
your
the
tree.
green action.
Green action.
Yes. Do you want to say why I said ooh? So I have this card here.
Okay.
The shrub land. First of all, it's a green ability, which are very rare to find.
Yeah.
But then I get 3 points per this little thing, orthogonally adjacent to this terrain, which is really cool. And that also goes with my
It pairs
points
great.
scoring card.
That's going to really
So
maximize
that's
your card.
2, and now I have to figure out that was 2, and then the other thing that was really cool, which I can't do it yet, but okay, I have to see.
So Shira,
Yeah.
do you want to hear what I thought was really cool that I played down
No.
that you're helping me with?
No.
Okay, great.
Okay.
So I have played my card, and I'm going to draw a card.
Just play mine. Pick this up.
Ooh.
So that was one card that I was playing, and then the second card
Black abilities happen immediately.
is
Okay.
going
Just so you know.
All right.
Like this would not re-trigger,
To
but it would give me 7 growth
this?
cubes. Yep.
All right.
which is 3, and meets that objective.
Vocalize.
I said played this, which meets that objective.
You're absorbing yourself in the game.
I am, which was so much fun. All right, and then I played two cards down, and then I can draw up 4 cards and choose one, and I can activate a green ability, which allows me to get a dirt back.
Nice.
I have a fancy green ability.
Okay.
All right. now
Everyone
I can
ready for
choose-
me to go?
Yep.
Yes.
All right. The action I want to take, part of me wants to stay right there, but what do I actually need? I'm moving down. I need more cards in my hand. I'm taking a yellow ability. It's going to get me 4 cards into my hand. It's going to trigger 2 growth, which I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, I can't use that growth. Oh, that's so disappointing. What a waste. I still need cards in my hand, though. I regret much, but not that much. Instant ability there. I'll pause to read those in a second. I should read the instant ability if I can. -3 growth plus 6 cubes. Shira, correct me if
Yes.
I'm wrong. When I'm collecting these, I could draw cards, play the instant ability, and then have the growth to use.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can trigger these. No. So you can
This
trigger
ability.
that.
Yeah.
What order are you trying to trigger?
4 cards into my hand, which
Yeah.
drew this.
Okay.
Trigger this, which spends these, which then allows me to draw up 2 more cubes.
Not entirely sure the sequence, but I think you can do it.
I think I can. It is either you can play instant ability. I think instant
Yeah.
abilities can happen at any time, though.
Yeah.
But it could
It's
be...
triggering these abilities have to be before or after. You can't
Before or
trigger
after.
your main board abilities in the middle of triggering your tableau.
So I'm playing a hurricane.
you chose the yellow ability?
Yep, which is going to cost 3 growth, but I'll get 2 of that growth back because of the yellow action. Comment down below if that was an illegal move. It might be. Don't. This is an experiential game, not an instructing game. 3 growth counters, or 6 growth counters, which is amazing. So that was like, that made the most of that card by far.
Yeah.
And then I have a pile of cards in my hand that I could sort through. I could activate yellow abilities now. So, plus 2 cubes if I chose the yellow action. Okay, I can actually put both of those on. That fills up my board. Plus 1 dirt there. Compost 1 card from my hand to draw 2 cards. I will go ahead and do that with the soybean. 2 cards back into my hand. Then draw up 2 more dirt because of that yellow ability. And Dennis, it is down to
All
you
right,
whenever you would like to go.
I'm triggering this yellow ability here off that to get one of these. I'm gonna cap off this elephant grass here.
You're doing a yellow ability?
No. This is off of your.
Oh, off of me.
Yep. I'm still resolving. And I can see how these turns are gonna get bigger and bigger and
Look
bigger.
at that
Yeah.
card. You would love this card. All leaf cards cost -1.
Oh yeah, that would be incredible.
Yep.
So now I'm gonna take a card from my hand, put it into my compost pile. It allows me to draw another card, and I'm gonna save my dirt. So I'm not gonna do that right there.
Okay.
Because I have an idea for what I want to do on my turn, which
What
is
action?
come all the way over here to the green,
Green action.
allow me to play 2 cards. I'm gonna play the giant puffball and the horn of
You went
plenty.
over to green.
Yep. And it's going to cost me 7, but this one right here, I may pay all or some of this plant's cost with put in hands cards out of my hand into the compost pile
Nice.
instead of with dirt. So I'm going to take these 3 cards right here.
And that's cool because that's straight points.
That's straight points. Move those into there. And the other cards for dirt. So that is spent. And then we can activate any green abilities that are out there, which I do not have on my tableau.
I activated my green
I can
ability.
draw
Has
4
everyone been
cards.
double checking cards? Because I haven't been for color terms in
4.
there.
I have.
You have blue?
I have blue.
Okay.
come across.
Italicized
Yeah.
words would be the color terms.
Ooh.
Yep.
Sometimes I think like this apple tree. I think, man, I would like an apple and some papaya.
Shira?
I have to
Alright,
draw up one
and
card
keep
from
one.
his green ability still.
Oh, I do as well. The white neufar. For hundreds of years, the root
I'm
was
going to
crushed
do
into wine for aphrodisiac purposes.
I just drew up this flooding ability, which is interesting. I'm going to get rid of 1 cube, but then got to compost 3 cards
Nice.
in the deck.
Is that going to pull you above the 15?
I don't know what I'm at with the 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope.
Not even close. I shouldn't have asked.
What are you up to?
Let's find out.
He actually just composted like 6 cards.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You should
1,
be
2,
high
3,
enough.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Ooh, you're
Okay,
3
Getting
away.
close.
All right, I have to take this yellow ability.
Yellow ability.
1, 2, 3, 4 cards, and then I get 2 growth counters, which I will put a
Oh no.
growth counter.
And I literally
here,
told you, they're not that,
and
Oh,
I
there's the
will
sleeve.
pick
Oh, okay.
a growth counter over here. Because I have a really interesting card that I'm trying to execute on that you had last game. And I need lots of cards in my hand to do so. Oh, that's so cool.
I just got a giant forest and I really like the card.
I really like the card that I just got as well.
Are you done?
I executed on that yellow ability.
Remember to execute on your yellow abilities.
This
Ah,
I
yes.
can take away a minus a counter to draw up another card, and then this allows me to get 2 counters, which is really great. I will take a counter here and a counter here. I'll take 1. Start growing this tree, and then this is -1 from my compost to get 2 cards in my hand as well. All right, I have done all my yellow abilities.
Okay. I want to play some. Oh no, I need so many more resources to play those cards. Wow, I still think I want to play some cards though. I'm going for something though, Shira. I'm going for something.
Good.
Okay, I'm taking the green ability. So I'm going to play 2 cards down from my hand. I'm going to start with this card here, which is going to cost me 1 dirt.
This.
It is a red cage fungus. It comes out of an egg and smells like rotten meat to attract flies
So
and
pleasant.
disperse its spores.
Which ability are you taking?
Comes
You're
out of
taking
an
green?
of an airy egg.
Are you
Comes out
taking
of
the
an
green
egg.
ability?
Huh?
What ability are you taking?
Green ability.
Green?
Yes. Comes out of an egg.
Mm.
It's like a fungus that gross.
Hatches.
Ugh.
Huh.
That's
I want to Google
pleasant. Okay. Go for
it. Can we have some?
No.
They attract flies.
I'd rather not.
One more card that I could play. Question is, which one? I have a card that I really want. Oh, and this is funny too, because like this card here would give me 7 cubes, which is super nice, but it also takes up a spot in my tableau, and I don't know if I want to take up spots in my tableau unless you guys are driving the game for it, which right now we're all kind of reasonably balanced. So what am I looking for? I want more cards. Anything gonna get me more cards, or I want more resource cost. Anything gonna get me more resource cost. I don't have to play everything. I think I'm gonna go ahead and play this though. 2 resource cost for the white Nefuna,
Alright.
which counts both as a yellow and a blue. We're looking for 6 of each. And I can draw up 4 and keep 1. And this is cool because right now, Shira, I am hunting for specific.
Oh, I've been
Cards.
hunting for specific cards. This
I'm just
whole
excited
game.
that I'm at the point where I'm like looking for certain
Yeah.
traits now.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
Dennis, whenever you want.
All right.
I still have to play a card.
It's not what I said. I said Dennis whenever he likes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
I have something cooking here. This is
What are you playing then, Shira? Since my turn's done, I want to know what you're working on. That's your disadvantage.
What? You want to know what I'm working
Yeah,
on?
what are you doing?
So, check out this card.
Monsoon irrigated plateau. Cool due to its altitude, the plateau is still a thriving environment for life due to its high water volume. Black ability.
And it's plus 19 to your.
From your hand. So
from your
1,
hand.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
She's going to compost
10,
19.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 that I have
That's
saved
amazing.
up. I've been working
cow.
towards this.
That's awesome.
Which it's 19 points plus the card itself is worth 6 points. I don't even care about that ability up there.
That's awesome.
It's just been a goal of mine for the whole game, which it's just been so cool.
Yeah.
So
Okay. So I'm working on. I want to share this with
okay,
you.
this green ability allows me to grab one of these.
Look how cool this card is. Just thematically.
Yeah. Wow.
5 points per 4 high tree that I have.
Yeah.
Because you're trying to get a giant forest.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, there's some incredible theme here.
Okay.
All right.
I am ready for your turn.
You're ready for my turn.
What are you doing?
I am going to...
Anything but that.
I really do need to do it. I'm going to have to come over here to the red.
That's exactly what
and
Shira wanted.
Thank you.
Yeah, I needed it too. I had no dirt left. I had
5.
spent all
You don't
that I
get 5.
had. I'm
I
taking
don't
2
get
cards
5,
from the
but I
deck
do get 5.
into my discard, which I believe now gives
1,
me...
2 from up there. This gives me 3 down here. 1, 2, 3, and then. All right.
All right, so I just hit 15, but I'm pretty sure you hit 15 in your compost pile before I did.
No,
No,
she
'cause I
hasn't
haven't
done
done
it
it
yet.
yet. I haven't done it yet. That's what I've been saving
well,
up for.
I just
so
hit
you get
15.
And everyone remember to resolve all your red abilities, which I know Shira is doing.
Mm-hmm.
Minus. I'm resolving this
Expend
ability, so.
That's good, because she's already going to
Yes.
score too many points
Minus
off of
1.
her compost pile,
Yeah.
so
That.
dropping her a few more points is actually really helpful.
I did
Yes.
the minus this to grab 2 more cards. And then this is. I'm not doing that right now because I'm going to be composting a whole bunch in a second. And then I don't have any other red abilities. Okay.
Okay?
I'm still trying to figure out. I need a certain card. Okay. I think I have to do this.
Yep.
I can tell Shira is enjoying the game because she is just focused on playing now.
Yes. Clearly
not
doing
me.
a good job of it.
She's not letting the audience know.
Going in here. And then these cards all go in my hand. All right. I'm playing an instant ability right now.
Okay.
A volcanic eruption. I have to get rid of 8 cubes. 1, 2,
Nice.
6, but then I get 8.
Ooh.
1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7,
She's going
8.
to clear her hand.
And then now I'm taking the green ability. Over there. Alright. Playing this card. For 10. That's what it was so annoying. 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 dirt for this card. He's going down in my corner because he doesn't give me anything else
Sure.
worthwhile. And composting, 19. 1, 2. Put my thing up there. I think I get it now.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4,
You're willing to
5,
bet.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 cards in my compost bin over here. Then, that was my first card I was putting down. And then now I can play down a second card with, what do I want? I was going to, oh, that's interesting. Where do I'm actually going to move this down here. Because this is really cool. Plus 1 cube on every mushroom in this column. I'm going to pay 2 for that. The blue ability. Alright, and then I get to draw up 4 cards.
Are you taking the green action?
I took the green action.
Yep.
Oh, win.
Just now.
My turn.
That's
It's
what
my
she's
turn
doing
right now.
Okay. All
My
right.
turn was over, so.
So you took the red action. I've been waiting for
And then I get a dirt
An
from
action,
down
so-
here.
3 for this.
And which one do I want to keep? I'll keep you. Alright.
Green triggers.
My turn is over.
Nothing. Draw 1 up. Okay. Do I stay on green? I need to go hunting. I need more things. So, yellow actions happening.
Yellow?
Yellow action.
Yep.
All right, that's a big action for me. So I'm gonna draw 2 cards.
Oh.
Or do 2 there. I'm gonna.
None of these are quite what I want.
I'm gonna build up.
I mean, they're all good. Listen, They all have stuff that I want, but none of them are quite what I want.
Mm-hmm.
I need to read through my immediate actions too, because some of those might be powerful.
All right. Draw a card. Add one of these.
So,
to take 2 growth
yellow
counts.
abilities. +2 if I chose a yellow action, so I'm going to cycle those down here. +1 dirt because I chose a yellow action. I could recycle a card, which I am going to go ahead and dump this out of my hand. That's going to gain me 2 cards up into my hand. I'm drawing from this deck because that other deck wasn't helping me as much. Ooh, yes, that is one of the things I was looking for. Fantastic. Moving on down, I get the yellow action here with 2 dirt. Get the yellow action here with 1 dirt. And then I go back up and I take rainbow actions. I get 1 dirt, could do 3 compost, which I will take. I would like to read all of you. I would like to play you.
You have to do this ability before you did this.
I don't think that's the case. I read through the rulebook, and the way I interpreted it is you do all your yellow, and I would have had the cost either way.
Okay.
But I interpreted it, you do all your yellow, and then you do your rainbow because the way they come. Okay. We can double check that.
Okay.
But I do know what you're saying. I do know that section in the rulebook, so we'll have to take a closer look at it when we're done with this. Either way, I had the cost to do it all. So these are going to pop here. Okay, let's read through these. I'm just going to read... I want to read them, and I'm just going to read them publicly so that I'm not sitting in silence for too long. High Tide. -2 Earth to gain 3 growth cubes. Nice. Cold Front. +2 compost from the deck. Nice. Joku Hollow. -5 shrubbery. -4 growth. +5 dirt. Interesting. +4 cards. This is an Icelandic term that describes the phenomenon of flooding when a volcano erupts under a glacier. And I love the way it's generating like new earth and dirt and resource. Cool. And landslide. -4 dirt, +4 cards, +4 recycle from the deck. I am playing this immediately.
There you go.
To draw up. It's -3 victory points though, so that's actually terrible. -4 dirt though. +4 cards.
I believe it's Dennis's turn after this.
It is.
Yep.
But I'm hunting for specific things, Shira. Don't take this from me. I need it. And then I'm going to go ahead and recycle 4 into my deck. Which actually means...
How are you recycling 4 into your deck?
Because this recycles 4 into my deck. Which actually technically means that it is it's +1 point.
Yeah.
Right.
Give or take. Monsieur?
All right. I am going to move us all the way back over here to this green. And I'm playing 2 cards. I'm going to play, and this is a good one right here. I like this. Doesn't cost anything. Organic soil. All mushrooms cost 2 dirt less. Cost cannot be less than 0.
That would have been amazing at the start of the game for me.
That would have.
Yeah. And then I'm going to come down here, and I'm actually going to play, and this one's just going to be for free, the slime mold, because of this ability here. Can't go below 0. This slime mold, which gives me my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th yellow. Getting me. Oh, yep, right here.
No.
Nice.
You just took the green action?
Yeah.
Yep, the green action. And then I can draw 4 cards.
I used to be a fan of you.
Yeah, and I didn't even have to spend any resources to do that. Let's see. These 4, I get to pick one. Impoverished land. That doesn't sound good.
My turn?
No, because I don't have what I need to...
Cool.
Okay.
My turn. I am taking the blue ability.
But I'm struggling.
Okay, you can struggle all you want. I'm taking the blue ability. So I'm getting 6 plant cubes, which can go all on here. I have plenty of spaces. And then, I'm just doing it for my blue ability.
Taking the blue ability?
Blue ability.
All
Plus
right.
2 cards if you choose the blue action. So 1, 2. I also get 2 dirt. And then
Blue
I
abilities.
can go
-1
through
growth. I don't
here.
want that.
Minus
-1
a growth
dirt.
to get another one in my hand. I don't think I need that right now. This gets me 2 growth cubes, which I will put on him. Then plant cubes. Then this is +1 to my hand, and then I get to draw up a card. I will compost this to draw up a card. We'll get those in a bit. And then this, +1 cube on each mushroom in this column, which those are all mushrooms, so they each get
That's
a
a cool
cube. 1, 2,
That's a cool card.
3. Alright. That was why I did the blue ability, and now it is
All right.
Your turn.
I am going to take the red ability. It's going to generate 5 earth for me, which is amazing. Compost 2 from the deck
Taking 2.
into my compost pile. The red action is going to trigger -2 growth cubes for 4 dirt. I think that is worthwhile to do because I need dirt desperately bad. The next red action is -1 from my compost. In order to draw 2 cards, I will do that. And then I can take the rainbow, which is -1 dirt to compost 3 cards. I think I will go ahead and do that as well. So -1 dirt, compost 3, and that is going to be my activation.
All right.
Monsieur?
Now, that's exactly the same one I want to do. Are we able to double
Absolutely.
up actions?
Absolutely.
Okay, so it's not a required movement. So I'm going to do that as well, to grabbing 5 more dirt.
Which will give
1,
me
2, 3, 4, 5, and 2 cards into my compost pile. Also triggering this, in which I will take away a plant to add to my
I'm still finishing up your red ability.
Okay, we can slow down after his,
Okay.
so you can keep on going with yours.
My turn. This was a simple action for me.
Okay.
Orange is not
putting
quite
that
like Shira, who's got quite the
there.
engine.
All right, and then I finished his red ability. Now you took another red one.
He took another red one.
Yeah,
Okay,
I keep
so-
calling it orange. It's to me,
It's reddish orange. It's
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
that. It's that color that I really liked as a child. About like one of my favorite colors was
Burnt
that
orange.
hybrid. It was that hybrid between like not a bright red, but also not an orange.
yeah.
I
See, I'm
forget
a
what
Detroit
I
Tigers
forget what
fan,
Crayola.
so orange
title
kind of
was.
works for me.
Kind of the Tigers color, yeah.
Yeah.
Out of Carolina though, like North Carolina, South Carolina.
No.
Where's the Tigers?
Detroit Tigers.
Detroit Tigers. I was
Baseball.
gonna say there's baseball because there's a I think it's football down there.
Yeah, there's Tigers all over the country. You got
No,
LSU
there's not.
Tigers. There's Tigers everywhere.
I don't think so.
Clemson Tigers.
What? That's what I was thinking of. Is that what is that? Football? Is that
Well,
basketball?
it's college, so they have many sports at that
It's the
college.
whole thing. It was Clemson that I was thinking of.
Yes.
I'm glad I was right about that. Shira,
Keep talking.
how are we doing? Oh, keep talking. Do you have any cool flavor text? What are you working on? Let's talk about what you're
All right.
actually trying to get.
Well, I immediately looked over here, and given it's my first gameplay, these are easy things to
I
identify
was
and
going
know
for
what I
them
was
too. I
doing.
haven't done them yet.
Yeah, well, that's what I've been working on.
I
So
got
the-
distracted by tall trees and it's not working. So you got one of those done. You're about to get the next one.
Well, I'm working on it, and I've got a plan for getting that
Composting.
effective.
Those 3.
But
All
I've
right.
got more than 10 dirt here. I've got a 10 dirt card I'm playing next.
Cool.
So we're gonna see how
We
that
ready?
works out.
Yeah.
All right, I am doing green.
Green.
right.
Because
Play
there's-
one. Ooh, what's your tender
Ooh.
card?
That's right.
Have you guys seen a card like this? It counts as all types.
I
of
had
scoring.
one. I had one
It's
somewhere.
very cool. So 1, 2,
I didn't play it
3,
apparently.
4, 5, 6,
What's your card?
So-
7, 8,
this meadow
9.
10, 5
It's gonna go
points for
here.
each diagonal tree adjacent to this terrain.
And tree is what you're trying to go for anyway.
Well, it's what
Well,
I have
like
a lot
shrubbery
of.
bush, yeah.
Because of the blue and the yellow, those seem to have a lot of trees and plants in them.
Well, your objective is the shrub, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So it all synergizes. I need to find a way to get one here and here.
Yep. Nice.
So that's what I'm working on with that one. And I also get to draw a card. Now that costs the 10, so
I'm gonna
3,
play
4,
this.
5.
I'm still debating if I invest in my giant forest or not because it's really hard to get. I think I'm going to try though. Giant forest, 15, 4, 5,
So I played 2
5,
cards. 1,
5.
2.
I get 5
3.
points for every plant with 4 or more
4.
growth. Here's the cool thing. 4 or more growth is also 4 points on that
Yeah.
plant. Or more because some of them score. So this is like doubling up on the best scoring part of the game.
Right.
If I can get it. And that's the big question mark.
I'm looking at his yellow things because I had an interesting card come up.
Yeah?
I'll keep it for now. I was finishing up my green ability. This gets me 1 dirt. Alright. I believe I'm done.
We're
with
3
my turn.
cards away from 4 cards for you. Oh, too many
2.
cards for me. I need to take that action a few more times.
It's your turn.
I know,
What
and
action are
I'm
you
not
gonna
taking that
take?
action. I'm taking the growth action over here with
Yellow?
yellow, drawing 4 cards.
Alright.
Okay.
I will take 2 growth
Yellow,
markers.
that's my big
over
one.
here.
And I need to go ahead and get one of my things to 6, because that's how I...
To grab 2.
I have 1 giant tree, Shira.
Congratulations.
It's a Chinese quince. They're mostly used by humans as ornamental shrubs.
I don't want that. This gets me +2 markers. I will take, that's 4. This is my last one.
I split my attention too much in this game. I'm really upset about it. Because I was going for one thing and I've divided a bit.
That, got this, +1
Yellow.
on each in this row.
Okay, +2 if I chose a yellow action. I did, so let's go ahead and spawn that down.
He's gonna get
+1 dirt. You need 3
4 of these over here.
What's this dirt doing here? That dirt goes here. I get to recycle 1 to draw 2 cards. I have cards kind of prepared to be recycled already. I'll draw 2 back up into my hand.
4.
I get 2 dirt. I get 1 dirt.
Grab that.
And circling back for the wild, 1 dirt is going to allow me to cycle 3 cards. I will go ahead and do that. Going to get rid of the beach rose. Going to get rid of the... I kind of want the brown rot fungus, but I'm going to let go of it. I'm going to read the flavor text first, though.
Here.
Compost wood quickly thanks to its unique and specialized mycelium fungal threads. Brown rot. Interesting. I know what that thing is, actually. Like, you see it on wood sometimes, and it has long white tendrils that splinter through, like, fallen logs and stuff. Okay, I believe that is my full activation. If both of you could continue taking only yellow actions, that would be great. What do you think? What are you thinking?
It's up to you.
It's on my turn?
Yeah,
It is your turn.
It is now my turn.
Right.
All right. So we're going to come all the way back to I need more dirt.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
That is that action. That action is literally more dirt, please.
Yep. I tend to spend mine as soon as I can. That puts this right here,
2.
that right there.
Okay.
Compost. And
And
then
then
red abilities.
I don't have
Do we
any
need that?
orange. Oh, I do.
This gives me 3
Get rid of
dirt.
a cube.
I don't want
get-
that anymore.
I don't have a
I will
cap.
compost 3 from my hand because, let's face it, I have way too many cards right now.
Cap that. And ooh, I.
What are you thinking? Keep talking
Run
through what
out.
you're
Yeah,
doing.
I've run out of growth here. So I wasted 1 of these. I put 2. I capped that, and I had nowhere else to place it.
You have a really nice ecosystem, though, happening.
Yeah, and,
I
you know.
appreciate that. And I get to compost 3 cards.
Trying to decide what's going to get me more points right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1,
Leave
2,
it as Shira's
3,
turn whenever
4,
she's ready.
5. No, I need 2 more
No,
mushrooms.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay, I need 2 more mushrooms
Yep.
and I need 1 more shrubbery.
Yep.
So I have to. I'm still deciding.
We have the perfect amount of room for that.
Well, I know I do, but there was another card that I wanted to play.
Oh,
and that
that's
might
where it
give me
becomes... Yeah, that's the problem.
more-
That is going to be an issue
I just
for you.
can't. I have no
Nope.
space in my hand.
I hear what
This
you're
is
saying.
the 1 mushroom.
All I heard was, bring me a shrubbery.
Yes. So, which out of these shrubberies is actually going to be beneficial to me? That one will, for the goal. This one won't, sadly. Okay, I mean, I still need my mushrooms.
Yeah, she's taking this very seriously.
Uh-huh.
This.
I don't like our chances of winning.
These 2 actually do it much better.
Although,
But
I think you have a
this-
really good ecosystem.
You know, I was going for
This-
aesthetic.
I feel like I'm... So I went with
Okay.
mushrooms to start with.
That.
And I have a really good
then-
compost bin. I'm getting the deciduous soil
This-
really set up for the trees. But I have not been able to execute on my giant forest, and for some reason in my mind, I thought it sounded so cool to have like a landscape of giant
Yeah.
trees. Guess what's really hard to do?
A landscape of giant
Oh yeah,
trees.
that would be that's apparently the thing that's very difficult to get
I
established.
feel like this over here is a place I could live.
if you had this card, you would have 15 more points just from
Yeah.
your trees.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
of
am
the draw.
taking the red.
I mean, but everything does cool things.
Yeah.
So it's not really the luck of the draw. It's everything's fun.
Right.
Taking the red ability. If
Red ability.
We're at my turn because I need some dirt.
Still on there. Yep. I will take a little bit of dirt. Actually, do I just compost?
2,
Maybe I just.
She's
compost.
doing what?
5.
Red
the
ability.
red.
Orange?
The one you just. The orange
All right.
ability. The one you just
Thank
did.
you, 'cause I need more dirt.
still
I'm
needed it.
composting. I gotta get those points
2.
any way I can.
Compost 2, and then go through my tableau.
We've only been playing for about 40
This
minutes
gives
as well.
me
Really? We're
1,
almost
2,
done.
3.
Just saying.
That's
Um,
impressive.
Composting from my
Just
hands.
saying.
These are the ones
For
I've
the
not.
amount that we've been doing,
Yeah.
to do that much in 40 minutes,
The game keeps you active every player's turn constantly.
Minus
Yeah.
1 plus a card.
that's impressive. I feel like
Okay.
I've been doing a lot in only 40 minutes.
You've
has
been
gone by.
completely active for 40 minutes.
Right.
Yeah.
And then
And Shira
took this.
has stopped realizing she's just
Minus
playing the game.
1 plus 2
If
for
she
cards.
doesn't win, I'm gonna make fun of her so hard.
No, don't make fun. Don't make fun.
I wouldn't bet against her though.
Okay, that was a really cool card that I just got. What does it have that?
I mean,
It
I'm not
doesn't
thinking
have that.
I'm gonna beat her.
No, I don't think
Those
so
are
either.
the
But I'm willing to
I
put...
haven't even read half my cards.
Okay, now composting 3 of these. 1,
I'm assuming that I can't.
2,
Ooh.
3.
I've read more flavor text than I have full abilities.
Composting 3.
All right, actually, I'm seeing some things that I've
Copy one
drawn
ability
here.
from your tableau.
Look at that. I'm just
I
sitting
will
on
compost
those.
3 more. 1, 2.
That you could have played out. Go
Well,
ahead and
I mean,
score.
I needed the dirt, so
Okay, my turn? Or no, we were just finishing my turn.
We were just finishing your turn. It's
Yep.
been a little while.
Okay, your turn.
Oh, I forgot to do my red abilities. I should have...
Instead
actually, I
of
did my red
blabbing,
ability.
you should have
Oh, I
taken
have
your
another red
abilities.
ability. Okay.
Blabbing, I mean, there's not
Both
that
of you,
many.
you haven't
no,
taken any
no,
of your
no,
abilities.
no, don't
Hi
even.
guys,
Oh
I
my
am
gosh.
finally at the point where I'm doing fantastic.
How embarrassing. Dirt goes
What
away.
are you taking?
I'm dumping 3 into here. I'm going to take, with the last 2 cards in my hand...
Oh, don't
we're
do
taking
it.
this ability
Don't
here.
do it.
No, we're not ending it.
Okay.
I'm behind you
He's
two.
very
I
much
need to take
behind.
it. So this is 7,
Oh, that's right.
8, 9, 10 to play those 2 down. And these 2 are actual fungus, which these are fungus that are really tall. I have coral fungus. They can be many colors. Its most famous being purple. And I have a passerelle mushroom. It grows on well-drained soil in widespread temperate regions. Actually, these can't get as tall as I thought they could. Where'd my tall ones go?
1, 2, 3, 4. Do you want to see what's really cool?
These are only 3 high.
Do
Come
you
on.
want to see what's really cool? You did a green
I
ability?
don't want to see what's really
Okay,
cool,
I got the one that's
honestly.
all the colors. I did.
What?
I have blue.
Okay.
I have golden. I have white.
That's
3
that is cool.
cards with those.
I would need to check my colors. I have beef, coral.
No, beef is not a color. It
Beef
has to
is
be
a color.
It has to
What do
be
you- all right.
italicized.
All right. For one moment.
Beef is not.
No. I want
you have
you.
coral. You have white.
Think of the color beef.
You had it. Why didn't you take it?
You know, there is
you
an
just
image
play
that
one of
comes to
these?
mind.
I just played coral.
Okay, so you got it right now.
I got it right now, and
So
I would
technically,
technically get
yes.
it before you,
Put it up there.
which is good because we still think you're going to win.
No, I'm not winning.
Okay, I just drew 4 cards. I get to keep one of them. Question is, which one do I keep? I've realized... Oh, Supernova. Wow, that's cool. Boreal Forest. There's so many cool cards in here.
Yeah.
Whoa, where can I play that? Where can I play that where I get actual points?
Dennis, how many snowflakes do you have in your field? On the top?
How many snowflakes?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 6 snowflakes.
Oh, these.
It's
Okay.
not doing me great.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This has got to be what I take. Awesome. Although this is upsetting, sure. I've really kept things condensed. I should have built things under the guise of something like this. 3 points for every mushroom in this row.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
I hear you.
There are many. They are mainly dominated by contiguous plants and are home to different ecozones. It is your turn. by
It
the
is
way.
my turn. All right, so I'm going to stay right here with the green, and I'm going to spend 3 to then place this card right here.
These
Wait.
3.
And that now gives me...
Draw up a card. I believe.
Ooh, I'm getting
Do we get
close.
to count these for the yellow abilities?
What do you mean?
6 plus yellow abilities. Would you get to count that?
Count what?
This one up here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm okay saying yes because they are abilities that
So
you've selected.
1, 2.
I would have
3,
to no
4,
check,
5,
but I see no
6.
reason why this wouldn't count. Which means for your blue, 1,
I just
2,
meant
3, 4,
the
5,
yellow.
6. You
Yep.
just got the blue.
I just meant that yellow one.
2, 3. Oh, I have 5.
Ah, we're counting that as a blue
then-
ability.
Okay, then
Which I think is fair. I think
Yeah.
that yeah.
Because you have to choose that.
Everyone has one
Yeah, and you chose that.
with the knowledge. Yeah.
all right.
2, 3, 4. Great. I don't get any of them still though, which is perfect. And I just realized a row is like this, a column is like that.
Good job.
This card's not
Yep, so I played Cloudberry, paid the 3 dirt for that. That got my 6th blue, which is how I got the points over there. And then I'm going to play, it was right here, Tsunami as an instant.
Oh no.
It's going to be minus 4 points, and 5 here, but I get to take 6 cards from my hand and get them over here into the compost pile.
nice.
So, these I have a good engine of creating, so I'll just take 4, 5 right there.
I'm taking a yellow ability.
Right at the
When it's
very
my
end, I'm
turn.
deconstructing.
Is it my
So
turn?
It is your turn. He's wrapping up his.
Taking the yellow ability, which gives me 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4 cards, plus 2 growth markers. And the growth markers are actually helpful now. I will put a growth marker
take 2
on
cards.
you, and I will put a growth marker on you.
And yellow.
And then, oh, this is row. I messed up on this.
Row or column, right?
That's row.
So mine is row as well.
I messed up on that, so
I would be okay with you manipulating yours. Mine came out too late for me to have any agency over it.
because I had this one that's placed 1 on in the column.
I can draw 4 cards and pick 1.
So
Yep, I'm perfectly fine with you adjusting that if you'd like. Your call. We'll put an asterisk, of course, but
of course.
I'm kidding. 1 dirt to compost.
So
No.
I'm just not gonna take it anymore.
Okay.
This still gives me 2 counters, which I will put over here.
1 for growth.
I just put this counter there. I'll put it instead here. Some more points.
What are you doing?
That
Alright.
put 1 counter on each mushroom in this row. I'll still put it on itself because it would count itself, which takes it up to 4 points. And then this is another growth counter over here, which I will put on here. This is plus a card and another growth marker, which I will put over here. And this is another card.
In the future, I'm going to build my tableau
Yeah.
so that I have like 1 spot in each row and
a
column
growth marker.
available for something good.
I am
Growth marker, and then I'm taking off
now gonna
1.
take this. put that
I'm taking
there.
off 2, 3 because I should have 3 growth markers less.
Okay?
So I would have had 1. Okay. I fixed my snafu with that yellow one, and I am done.
Okay.
Alright.
Moving down to me. What makes sense for me to do? I need you all to not end the game. Shira's going to end the game first, no matter what. So the question is,
No, Dennis can end it, and you won't get another turn if he takes the green action.
if Shira or Dennis take the green action,
You have to not let him get more dirt, because he's running low on dirt. That's the one thing that's prohibiting him from ending the game.
here,
I'm ready to end the game.
I'm going to take... Oh, this is so sad. Because there's no way I get to play all the cards left in my hand,
No.
unless I go there now.
Yes.
And there's no way I can play all the cards
If you
left
go
in
to
my
green now, it will trigger endgame on your turn.
hand. I know.
Okay.
I'm staying in yellow,
You're taking a
Alright.
yellow ability?
taking a yellow
But I
ability.
don't want a yellow ability.
I'm so sorry.
I don't want a yellow
I
ability.
feel really terrible for you.
Okay, I will take 2 growth markers, put 2 over here, 1, put a second one over
Yellow
here.
is going to trigger
All
me
my trees have exploded already.
2 growth markers.
Okay.
It's going to get me
This is 2 more growth
2
markers.
shrubbery markers.
So
It's going to get me 1 dirt.
2.
It's going to produce me 1 recycle.
That
will get
is
me
already completed. This
or
gives me
1
an extra
yeah,
one
1 recycle will get me
over
2 cards into my hand.
Here. And then
Then I get 2 more
this
dirt
gives me
from
1
this.
more over here.
Get 1 more dirt from that. I move on down. I
capped
trigger
out, but I
these.
do get
1
2
will let me
cards.
recycle 3. And at this point, we're just throwing cards into this recycle bin. Because I can't do anything with any of them anyway. I mean, I could if I had instant abilities, which would actually be fantastic. But I don't, so I can't do it. Then we're moving down to this one. -1 cube will let me get 1 growth marker, which seems like a decent trade-off. The
Dennis,
question
are you
is-
ending the game?
I will not be ending the game. Well, I mean, I cannot end the game.
Okay. Thank you.
I
There's at least 1
cannot
more
end the
turn I
game.
want.
I want to end the game, but I need dirt, and no one's given me a dirt, and I don't have an engine that's been producing much dirt. So,
Okay, your turn.
all right, it is my turn. I am going to come through and do the
Dirt ability?
nope blue.
Yay! Thank
Oh.
you.
Wow.
So she's going to end the game. That's what I just heard.
No.
So that's gonna get me 6.
I just want
1, 2,
plant
3,
markers.
But if she ends the game, we all get 1 more
6.
activation.
and then 2 dirt.
I'm
so
not
that is my
interested in
ability
ending the
here.
game. I'm capitalizing on points right now.
She's scoring a lot of points, is what I'm hearing.
Yes.
I took 2 cubes from
I
that.
feel like
I
we're
did
all
not take
scoring
the
a lot of
blue
points.
action. That's
Wait,
not
I just
gonna
took
help
I just
me.
took 6
This gives me
cubes.
2
That's
more
not
cubes.
the action that I
No.
get. I get 2 cubes
Yep.
or dirt. Then I get to trigger blue.
+1
Then the growth.
in here.
4,
Can I
3.
have some cards from the deck, please? Over there. Can you just split that
Yep.
deck a little bit?
Go ahead.
'Cause I need 1 card.
I gotta look at this here and see if
And
this
then
card's
+1
gonna be
on each
useful,
one
and
of
look at all
this
these
column.
sunshines
It's a
and
mushroom. That's a
continuous
mushroom. They're all mushrooms,
lines
so I get.
through orthogonally adjacent cards. Interesting.
Take one out of my recycle bin for 3 growth. It's amazing.
Alright.
Alright.
My turn?
Now I'm still working on my blue, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. Wait, where was I at? So that's
Can
1.
still be my turn?
That's 2 to get 4 cubes.
No.
Get a lot of blue to
Yes.
resolve.
Alright, I'll read.
No.
I'll read
get a
some of the
cube.
events that I've done.
No.
I did a volcanic eruption. Although not good for surrounding life when they happen, they ultimately create fertile lands, which is why I got 8 dirt for it. I had the mud pot. The acid and microorganisms decompose the surrounding rock into clay and mud, and that gave me another dirt. Certain flooding. Certain plants cannot live underwater for extended periods of time. So I had to take off a plant cube, but then I got to recycle 3 cards.
I'm ready whenever.
2 dirt.
My turn? And then fog. Many forests needed to sustain a constant source of water and humidity for their vegetation. All right, I'm taking the blue action.
You're doing blue action again?
Yes. 1, 2, 3.
She really is just capitalizing on points.
6.
It's quite offensive.
Plus 2 dirt. Because all I need
Blue.
is for one of you to trigger a green action.
Stump for 3. Blue is actually a lot of points, though. Like, we're all generating, I mean, at least I feel like I'm generating a ton of potential points on blue.
Took that. Plus 2 cards if you do the blue action, which I did. And then this gives me 2 cubes. Can I please have some more plant cubes?
Here you go.
That's a bad sign. Oh my gosh.
Put 2 over here.
-1 from the recycling for 3 growth. I get some insane growth,
1
though.
plus this. And then
We're going 2 up.
plus 1 in each column.
Caps there. We're going to cap here.
Your turn, Jesse.
Okay, I'm going to take the green action.
Game end is triggered.
Playing this down
All
for
right.
7.
So, Dennis, you will have one more turn to do first.
I gain
will
1
not.
turn back.
What is my most valuable card right
I
now?
needed to end what she was doing. Is really what I was saying.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So with this green action, since I played this card, I get to immediately activate that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So
What will we
that
do?
means I can draw a card. I take this green. Plus 2 cubes.
Oh,
Mushrooms.
that's so cool. That's so cool. I'm gonna go ahead and can I even make the most of it? If I had my giant forest, this would be so cool. But I am gonna go ahead and utilize it. So listen, I just got an instant ability, Heat Wave, -3 growth cubes, plus -3 to victory points. But I gain 6. -3 is shrubbery, because shrubbery dies in heat waves, but trees flourish.
Oh.
So I get 6 of these, but I lose 3 shrubbery.
That's a good trade-off.
I think that's because I think so. Okay.
Oh, this would have been such a good.
But if I had my giant forest, that's what I'm trying to say. If I had my giant forest, that would have been an
You have
insane
not been going
trade-off.
for your personal goal.
What?
Saving dirt in your reserve.
All right, you leave me alone. I found a
No.
giant forest card.
Look at this. 2 points per in your reserve. That would have made 4 points in your reserve.
I'm just saying there's a lot going on, and I forgot about half of it while I was playing, which immediately makes me want to try the game again.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
What are you thinking?
He gets a turn.
Is
Yeah.
my last turn,
Yeah.
or are we
Yes.
getting another round?
Your last
This is
turn.
my last turn. So where I'm going to get the most points.
Yes.
As much as I would like to just complete my tableau, I
Yeah.
don't think that's going to give me the most points. I think coming over here to the yellow action
No.
is going to actually trigger a little bit more point totals with all these
Two
abilities
growth
that I
markers,
have.
and that's all I get.
So I'll be drawing 4
Oh,
cards.
no.
I don't know that that is going to have a point effect unless it
one
allows
here.
me to.
The question
But
is,
you get to put a
And
bunch of
you
trees
get
out.
me 2 more.
do I want the growth markers, or do I want... I think I want the...
Just here.
I think I want the 2 cards, because I'll be able to
5.
compost them? Is that the right answer?
That won't
And
help
then we're
me.
gonna come over
Plus
here, we're
one
gonna
on
draw a
roll.
card,
That won't help me. That
Get
won't
another
help
one of
me.
these.
That won't help me. That won't help me.
I'm going to
All right.
put a card
done.
in there.
Card
That gives me to
out
draw
to
another
draw
card.
2.
I'm gonna
Minus
get rid of
a
these
compost
2
to
to get
compost
4 more of these.
3.
I'm gonna grab out my
Probably
phone
plus
to
one.
calculate scoring.
Dirt plus 1. Well, let's do scoring
Together?
all together.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have
I
my
just need
phone
a calculator though.
-1 for 1 growth. That's just like a direct trade. Okay.
And then I'm going to take one of these.
Do we all need our phones? Is that what I'm thinking?
I mean, it's a lot of points.
I'll grab my phone.
It's a lot of random numbers unless you want to tally it in your head.
Dennis, do you have your phone?
I do have my phone.
All right.
Are you done?
I am now done.
Okay.
This
So,
one.
we are going to tally score. We're going through on the player board. We're just going to go through base victory points on your cards. So, just tally up the points on your cards and on your islands up here.
Okay.
All right.
So, 5 plus 2 plus 1. 6.
Okay.
Hold on. So it's all these leaves. So 10.
Yep.
6. 10 right there. 5. 1. 0. 1. 1. Plus 3. Plus 3. Plus 2. Plus 2.
You have a 10-point card?
2. Oop. That was 2. Plus 10. Plus 2. Plus 1. Plus 1. Plus 2.
You made sure he grabbed his island and his...
He
Yeah, I
did,
got
yeah.
that.
Okay, perfect. Now, one...
Scores are very close right now.
Yes, 1 victory point per plant cube.
1 victory point per plant cube.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
I did not like that you kept counting long after I finished.
He also...
And he's still counting. Oh no. Scores are still close. I'm just
1
falling
point
behind.
per plant cube. 1 point per composted card.
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
that's where Shara just destroys us.
I don't know. Look at this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 29 for me.
How much did you have?
50.
I had 42.
Oh my gosh. We were within 2. You're within... We're all still within
Right.
points of each other.
Okay.
Within 5.
This is fun.
The total distance
Is
between
within
first
5
and last is
Victory
5.
points for your growth pieces. So you look at, if you completed them, it's the number. If you
Alright.
didn't complete them, then it's just 1 point per cube.
Okay.
So
That's 14 there. That's 13 more there.
Okay.
14. Hold on, Mike. I didn't add that up right. 10, 13.
yeah, we eked ahead over there on that one.
So that's 141.
141, 143, 162 right now.
Okay, victory points from the fauna board up there. So I have 11, 11, and 8.
I have 41.
I have 30.
Okay, that was
Okay.
the fauna board. Victory points from terrain cards. So these terrain cards have scoring.
Yep. Okay.
So this one is 3 points per orthogonally adjacent to this terrain, which is
Plus 6 for that.
1, 2,
12.
3.
What are you
5,
counting?
6,
Did you capitalize
7.
on that?
Oh yeah, I score for your red.
That was not fair.
Ooh.
Okay, and then this one does not. This one counts as all plant types 1 scoring. Oh, fauna board. We also have to do. We'll do
Yep,
the ecosystems.
we'll do those in
Okay.
a second.
Your victory points from your event cards. So some of these are minus.
Yeah,
I've already,
most of them are.
I already
minus.
took my 4 off when I counted my
Okay.
original tableau.
So minus. Ooh, this is minus 8 for me.
I had minus 2.
Ooh, minus 2.
Okay. Now, victory points from your ecosystem. 1 from your personal one and from your shared. So-
Yeah, that's just 8 points.
Okay.
And the ecosystem, the shared up here, I'll bring them closer so people can see them. Mushrooms and plants with less than 3 plant areas.
3 or less, right?
Yeah, but you don't have to
What
have
is the
plants
mushroom?
on them.
The mushrooms?
7, up to 7.
What's for...
You got all 7?
I've got 6. And then 2 points
For
per
each one
plant,
with 3 squares or less.
3 squares. So 1, 2, 3.
No. Not cubes on them. 3 locations or less.
Or less.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fine. I was doing or more.
3
So
shrubbery zones.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's another 10.
Okay, is that it?
I believe so.
It.
226.
256.
210.
Okay. So that I was remarkably close.
Yeah.
And I do have to say, you were being 20% more cautious than either of us.
Cool. I know, because I like playing games.
I'm just saying, like, I
Yeah.
immediately want to play this off camera and focus on every little min-max and ecosystem that I have. So, here's the thing. The first time we played this game, you were not convinced.
No.
And my gut check was, I think I really like the game. Still, concerned about the degree to which everything just feels like it escalates, but I like messy, open-ended escalation. Like, I find that fun. You were way more engaged now than before.
I was.
Has your opinion changed?
My opinion is still reserved. It has gone up in play.
Okay.
It has gone up, but it still feels too open-ended, too messy, and too helter-skelter all over the place for me. I enjoyed it, and I'm happy to play it, but I prefer tighter games.
I'm curious to see as you learn more about it,
Yeah, I'm
how
curious.
much more, like...
I think with some simple tweaks, like some easy tweaks, it can tighten up just a little bit more, and it might feel more enjoyable.
Curious. Well, we're going to send the publisher a list of our, like, feedback.
Yep.
But the wiggle room is, I'm on the edge of really liking what this is doing. It's just complicated enough. It's just open-ended enough. The theme is fantastic, and I like it's like a point salad cacophony in a heavy game.
I don't even feel like it's all that heavy because nothing here is complicated. There's just a lot of things happening and it's a lot of chaining. But no individual mechanic or combination of mechanics is difficult.
But the better you and I get at this game together, the more I think tight and strategic this is going to become. She's still pulling cards that sound fun.
If I had 14 dirt, I didn't have 14 dirt at the very end, but this was going to be 2 points per snowflake in any player's field.
The amount of cards we pulled...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That would have been 20 points more.
So the amount of cards we pulled where we went, that's fun, was insane.
I looked at more cards this game.
Yes.
You said I was focused a little bit more. But I read more of the cards and concentrated more about what I was composting from my hand, and I got a better engine up and running.
And if you did that off camera, where I'm not picking on you, and I can just sit back and let you do that, it's even more tight. And here's the crazy thing. The climates and the starting zones, all the different randomization here, there's something like 1,128. There's like
so many different combinations between
of ways you can play the game.
Those fauna cards that you get, the ecosystem gold cards that you have, your starting island, your starting climate, all of that is all variable.
Here's what I really like about the game. I like that there's a lot to do, and when you find the people who are going to enjoy a active, very involved game, the 2, 3, 4 people you put around the table, no one's getting bored. There's never going to be a moment in which you're going, I just sat here and kind of lost interest. Because that happens in some games, right? If you have turns that take 2, 3, 4 minutes, and there's nothing for you to do for 2, 3, 4 players times 2 or 3 minutes each, all of a sudden the game just slowed to a crawl. This game moves, and it consistently moves throughout. I like that. I'm always looking at something, always thinking about something, always doing something. Yes, there's a little bit of opportunity for mistakes or things of that sort, but like I said, there's nothing difficult about this game. It's just you get to do a lot of stuff in a pretty condensed amount of time.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, I might have had 6 more points. Because this counts as all plant types when scoring.
I think I get a 20% boost to my points for being a first-time player.
Yeah,
that is
that is how that works.
And I think I still lose after adding 20%.
This was fun. I had a blast. I'm excited to play this again, and I'm sad I have to mail this off. Yeah. That's my final take on it. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. We're going to have a whole slew of content around this, including I'm going to run solo mode here on the channel as well, which will give you a more crunchy, in-depth look at the actual core systems, because I'll take my time to read every card that I draw. So, depending on what you're looking for, we'll have the answers. Whatever the case, though.
Whatever you do.
Remember to do the important thing.
And play some games.
Oh, you forget to get out every time.
I do.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.